I think allows us to reflect a little bit more with each other. It's a safe space to have some great conversations. I've had grown men burst into tears here. Interestingly, as a patriarchal society, men are very often removed from personal emotions. And I've said to some South African men and African men in the gallery, like, do you have conversations with your kids that are more personal, or your wife? And they're like, it's not in our culture. And I'm like, in Afrikaans culture, it's very similar. In most cultures, patriarchal cultures, it's the man has to be a warrior, and he doesn't step over that boundary and have conversations that are more personal. We've had grown-ass men burst into tears in this gallery.
Just by coming in and looking at a painting, that really...
The amount of men bringing their kids into the gallery.
Just to look at
and
an art
talk
and
to their kids
crying.
and ask their kids' opinions. We're changing, we're evolving. And I think at a stage of my career within the arts, I had an idea that I wanted to be showing young artists how to become more international.
How do you do that?
Well, I don't anymore, because I think what I've managed to figure out, and it was a very well-known dealer from Paris that came out to meet with us. And he'd gone to a big art fair in the country, and he was a little disillusioned because a lot of it was fashionable art copied from other artists around the world. And he sent me a message saying, I'm not going to come and visit you. We were in the inner city at the time. And he said, I'm not going to come visit you. I don't think South Africa's for me. And I said to him, please, just come and spend an hour at our gallery and just have a look around. I don't do the art fairs because I kind of figure our tribe will find us. So do they need to find you at an art fair? Sometimes they do. However, after 12 years of a gallery and social media and marketing, we have a huge international base of collectors. Anyway, he arrived at the gallery and he walked around the gallery. We left him alone for an hour and he sat down and he said to me, let me be clear. You don't have African artists. You have international artists that happen to be from Africa. And it pivoted my understanding that we cling to Africa as being our identity. And Africa is not our identity. Humanity is our identity. So if we change the way that we think and we start to think on a global scale, and that global scale is we're human beings having a human experience on planet Earth, all from different backgrounds, but it's our differences that make us great. That's when we win. When we are segregated by politicians and politics to be able to control us and create narratives that are not best for our agenda, we fail.
Art speaks culturally, politically.